Hey guys, it's Ria here with today's heart card reading. Again, these are all cards, images of hearts from Mother Earth connecting to our own heart energy because we are one and everything on the outside is always a reflection of what's taken place within. So I already shuffled, breathed, asked for guidance for today. What does our heart need to express today in order for us to become more in alignment, more open to our very own heart energy? And the card that popped out today is this one. It's a formation of a little seaweed in the form of a heart. It's on the beach. You can see the heart right here. It's got a little more stuff going on in through here. Almost looks like even another little heart anchoring off from that heart. And today's message title is called The Others. And the message for us to focus on today, or to bring acknowledgement to, is when you feel attacked by others, it's really a situation you created. It is a mirror you have created from a subconscious perspective in order to bring acknowledgement to the judgment you hold against yourself. This allows you to reconcile your feelings in order to accept and free yourself. So what this card is saying is when you feel attacked or judged or criticized in any way, shape, or form by an outside person, whether it be a friend, a family, a coworker, it is telling you that that very person you brought into your life to bring acknowledgement not against, but on something that you feel against yourself, something that at a subconscious level you feel that way about yourself. It could be anything. It could be someone saying, it could be a coworker, a family member, a spouse attacking you on some aspect, some characteristics, personality trait about yourself. Like saying you always, postpone stuff in order not to face it. And I'm really sick of you doing that. You procrastinate all the time. And you might feel attacked by that person. And it might be something within yourself that you do feel about yourself, but it's brought out in an exaggerated or a dramatic situation between you and another in order to bring focus to that, because it's something you need to face. And you might be placing it with a bad connotation. You might be feeling like, I am not, I don't hold things back, or I don't procrastinate. That's not true, because you might feel that is a bad thing to procrastinate, but it might be something within yourself that you got to look at and say, maybe I am judging. How is this a reflection of who I really am? Attacking on the outside or haters from the outside, it's really just a reflection of a little energy within yourself that needs to be acknowledged, because that energy is blocking you somehow from a more open, a more fluid flow of energy of who you really are. And it's just coming to terms with that. And a lot of times you'll find it could be a repeated scenario of people judging you, even like saying, oh, you're just on cloud nine. You don't have any grounding or reality. And you know what? It might be something that you are feeling about yourself, or questioning, even just questioning or putting out there. And you just got to come to terms with that. If that's the case, that's a beautiful thing. It could be you're being connected to spirit, and you're not embracing that as fully as you should be. And you could be thinking deep down, oh, I should be a little more real. I should be a little more realistic. I should be whatever, living in this reality more. But in reality, you just need to embrace that other aspect of you more and come to terms with it and say, hey, this is really a gift. This is a gift. And you might not be embracing your gift as fully as you should be. That's all attacks from the outside are. Or it could be something within yourself you really would like to change or expand upon. And that's just, again, bringing focus to that very thing. Like someone criticizing you, saying, oh, you know what, why are you always eating so crappily? You really should blah, blah, blah. You should really eat better. You should really bring more focus or attention to your health. You're just creating your own bad health. So take that for example. That could be something deep down you know, but you can't really get a control over. You might not be able to control your eating habits. It might be encompassing you in a way that you feel you just can't fight that. And that's just something, again, looking within yourself and say, hey, this is brought to me from the outside for a reason. What is the reason I do this to myself? It could be as simple as that. You could be doing something to yourself because you're actually blocking another emotion that you don't want to face. The feeling of maybe not being worthy or not being good enough. And you might be drowning out that voice with food or bad habits. Could be food, could be smoking, could be drinking, could be drugs, whatever. Could be lethargy, whatever. You could be blocking that as a distraction of something that you do want to face. So all this is telling us is the attacks of others, the criticism, the judgment, it's just something within ourselves, this little nugget within ourselves. Let me see if there's any little nuggets in here. Something within ourselves here that just needs to come out or be released in order to open up the heart more and to get a more direct flow, in order to bring a higher vibration within us. And that's all this card is telling us. And when we can get a more higher vibration of who we are, we do automatically ground that into Mother Earth again. And this is almost like another little heart in order to produce a greater love on the physical plane. And what this is also telling me is that we have to love those physical parts of us, those human nature of us. It's all beautiful. It's all just an expression of God or source. But it could be something within ourselves that we're still looking at from a human perspective, and we just need to kind of embrace it, let it go. Don't be angry about yourself about it. It just is, and that's okay. So again, this card is just entitled The Others, and a lot of times in life when you feel attacked, it's just a projecting of your own energy, something within yourself. So the best thing to do is just say, hey, take a deep breath in, exhale, and say, how is this reflecting me? How is this something I need to release or come to terms with, either accept or to change? So hopefully this resonates somehow with you guys. Just looking at the heart image to see if there's anything here that I should. It's almost too like there's a little face within the heart, almost like this is an eye. Sorry, the lighting is it's so bright here on the beach that it's hard to always always try to look for a spot where the lighting isn't too bright or too dark. Okay, so it's almost like there's a little face here, almost like this is a little nose, this is a little mouth opening, and this is a little eye, one eye, almost actually like it's shut. So you're only seeing half the truth. It's almost like you're not opened up completely to what the heart is wanting to tell you, or something within yourself, like I said, the attacking, something you don't want to acknowledge within yourself. But then you get the little heart opening up, and it's almost like the other people speaking to you. So it's kind of a complex design there, but you bring your own insight and perspective and wisdom to the table, so interpret it how you would like. But basically, again, it's just saying you could be shutting down to an aspect of yourself that you do just need to acknowledge, and that's all it can be. Sometimes it's just simply acknowledging, and then the answer will come at a later date. Don't have to put yourself under a microscope too badly and too heavily, because when you concentrate or focus on something too much and try to get the answers, they won't come. You can just do it with a light energy and say, well, how am I doing this to myself? And then the answer will present itself in a light way. Don't put too much intensity behind it. All right, guys, thank you very much. Have an awesome day.